He's here as nothing.
Might kill the scene when I roll up.
Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Danzino. Welcome back to this channel. We're going to do something a little bit different in this video. Team of the Year just got released. So I'm going to go through the players. I'm going to pick my starting 11 that I think should be in Team of the Year. Let's go through it. So we've got goalkeeper positions. We've got the likes of Alisson, Oblak, David De Gea, Lloris, Quartar. But we all know who should be in goal. I think personally it's got to be this guy. It has to be Big Dave. David De Gea was fantastic last season. It counts as well. This season he hasn't had the greatest, but you got to give him credit, you know. You got to give him credit. He won the Golden Glove. You know, you got to give him credit. And for me, he's the best goalkeeper in the world. Didn't have such a good World Cup, true, but he's the best. Playing behind Smalling and Phil Jones. And still able to keep a lot of clean sheets. You got to give the guy credit. You got to give him credit. Let's move on to the centre backs. Now, I think this is the obvious one. This is the obvious one.
And here goes Traore again, testing Van Dijk for space, and it was sheer strength from Van Dijk.
This is more than obvious. Van Dijk. You got him. Van Dijk, since he's joined Liverpool, he's been quality. I'm a Man United fan, and when you look at the money they spent for this guy, people are taking a piss out of him. They're like, you overspent. But he's walked into Liverpool defence, and he's been a one-man defence, and he's kept clean sheets in that Liverpool defence. He's worked with Lovren, and Lovren thinks he's bloody Ramos. Lovren thinks he's one Ramos, mate. But Van Dijk is the real deal. He's the real deal. You know, he's the real deal. He's got to be in this team. If he's not in this team, then I don't know. I don't know football. But definitely it has to be him. So to partner him in defence, I'm gone with Varane. And the reason why I've gone with Varane is because he's won the World Cup and he's won the Champions League. He has won the two biggest things in football in the same year. If he is not in this team, I do not know who else deserves to be there. You can say Ramos, yes. Ramos only won the Champions League. And he didn't do that well with Spain in the World Cup. They didn't really do well. They conceded a lot of goals. It has to be Varane. He's won the World Cup and the Champions League, for crying out loud. It has to be him. Now, for me, the right back has got to be... Like, I know people are going to be like, oh, you're just talking rubbish. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're saying. But for me, because there hasn't been a lot of good right backs. You can say Kyle Walker, but you know, he's been a bit inconsistent. And if you're looking at throughout the whole year, and you're looking at a consistent defender that's just always started, had a good World Cup on top of that as well, it's got to be this man. It's got to be this guy as a right back.
It is Kieran Trippier. It is delicious.
It has to be Trippier. Trippier had a fantastic World Cup. It was coming home. He put it top corner in the World Cup. It was coming home until we messed up in defence. It's got to be Trippier. But I think EA is going to go away with Kyle Walker. But for me personally, it has to be Trippier. He's been the best right back in the world so far. So far, he has been the best. He's been consistently good. He had a very good year at Tottenham. A very good season at Tottenham. A very solid season. Went into the World Cup and he was absolutely mint. He was David Beckham in that World Cup, mate. He was banging in free kicks like it was nothing. He deserves to be in Team of the Year. He deserves to be in Team of the Year, mate. He deserves it. The guy won the Europa League with Atletico Madrid and he won the World Cup. He's won the World Cup and he was one of the consistent performers in the World Cup. Yes, he's not a big name player. Yes, he's not. But he was consistently good in the World Cup. He was. And he won the Europa League. And he was consistently good in the Europa League as well. Playing all the games. This is what I think the defence has got to be. But I know EA is going to go for players like the Marcelos, like the Ramoses, like the Kyle Walkers. But they don't deserve it. For me, this is what the defence has got to be. If you look at it throughout the whole year, this is what the defence has got to be. And now the midfield. Whew, I don't know. Now the obvious one is obviously it's going to be Luka Modric. You know, he done really well with Croatia, to be honest with you. Even though I don't think he should have won the Player of the Year thing. I don't think he should have won it. Shouldn't have won the Ballon d'Or. But he did help get Croatia to a final. And he did win the Champions League with Real Madrid. So that's why he's in this team. He's an obvious choice. He's one of the most obvious ones that gets into this team. But here's another obvious one as well. Here's another obvious one.
Subindo o argentino. Ali uma linha de passe, mas Kevin De Bruyne ficou muito por dentro. Agora muito bem. De Bruyne. Ui, coisa linda.
And it's got to be Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne has got to be in this team. The guy destroyed the Premier League when Man City won it. He absolutely destroyed it. Yes, not even lie. The guy absolutely cleaned out the Premier League. He got almost, I don't even know how much assists he got, but he was quality. He was the main man for them winning that league. Let's not even lie. Kevin De Bruyne is one of the best in the world. It's too bad that he's injured right now. And he might not play against Liverpool, but he's got to be in Team of the Year. He's a fantastic footballer. Now, who joins them in midfield? For me, the best in this position. For me, he's like the Lionel Messi as a defensive midfielder. And you know who he is. Let's not even put that out of question. He's the Lionel Messi of defensive midfielders. He is the Lionel Messi of defensive midfielders. The guy wins the ball for fun. In that World Cup winning France team, he was quality alongside Paul Pogba in the midfield. Absolutely quality. Consistently putting out 8 out of 10 performances all season for Chelsea. He's carried it on this season for Chelsea, and he done it in the World Cup. So he has to be in this midfield. He has to be in this midfield. Conte is the best defensive midfielder since Makelele. I can't even question it. I can't even question it, mate. Now the front line, ooh, this one's a bit crazy. This is where I don't even know who to start with. I don't even know. But I think I'm just going to go with the obvious choices, right? I'm just going to go for the easier choice. And that's obviously Mo Salah. Excellent finish, Mo Salah. Mo Salah, 150% is quality. He is absolutely quality. He's humble as hell. He's humble and he's a quality footballer. The guy scored so... How much goals has he scored? Like 40 what? 40 what? What did he score in his first season? 30 what? He built the what record? The Premier League what record? Okay, Mo Salah, come on. He's got to be in this team. Anyhow, I see Messi, Suarez, Neymar and all that rubbish ahead of Mo Salah, then I'm saying it's rigged. I am saying EA is rigged. Mo Salah's got to be in this team. 100%. And I'm a Man United fan. And I'm telling you that. Mo Salah, quality footballer. He's just doing it for Liverpool. He's absolutely doing it. Now, who joins him? For me, this is tough. But this is a hard one. I'm telling you, the striker, there's so much options you can go with. And you couldn't even disagree with them. But for me, it has to be this man right here. 100% has to be Kylian Mbappe. Killed it at the World Cup. Made a big transfer to PSG. Killed it for PSG. Scored a lot of goals. Linked up excellently well with Neymar. Went to the World Cup and said, I'm going to win this World Cup. I'm going to be the French Pele for my country. And I'm going to win it. I'm going to put it through your legs and I'm going to bang it in the top corner and I'm going to run away, cross my hands and look you in your face and smile. That's what Kylian Mbappe did. At 19 years old, this guy, he's definitely replacing Ronaldo Messi. Superstar in the making. If he's not already a superstar, what is he? What is he? The kid's quality. He's absolutely mint. He's mint. Now up front, I could have gone with so much options, man. They've really made it hard. I want to give a shout out to Mane. I think Mane has been fantastic for Liverpool since he's joined in as well. He's been fantastic since he's joined Liverpool. I know a lot of Liverpool players are in this, and I'm a Man United fan, and this bloody killed me. But you got to be real. Mane is quality. Since he joined Liverpool, he's been mint. But I don't think he gets into his team, especially not the starting 11. Harry Kane, for the last 3 seasons, has been the best striker in the Premier League. Hands down. Banging in goals left, right and centre. The guy scores out of anything. It's between him and the goal machine. The real goal machine. And I think I'm going to go with the goal machine.
For months, for years, he's been doing it. How his country needs him here. Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah!
You know who it is. Cristiano Ronaldo. 100%. Cristiano Ronaldo. Single-handedly won Real Madrid the Champions League. Let's not even lie about it. For the last 3 seasons, this guy single-handedly won the Champions League. I know it's based on this year, but the guy scored a lot of goals. He had a decent World Cup. A very decent World Cup. He got his move to Juventus and he started off like a rocket. Just banging in goals, left, right and centre for fun. For absolute fun. This guy's been banging in goals. Just doing it for fun. And I could have put Messi in this team as well. I could have. But Messi, for me, just didn't have a very good World Cup. He just didn't have a very good World Cup. All the hype around his name on this World Cup. Oh, this is Messi's time to shine. This is his time to take over. Just didn't do it. And for me, I could have put Harry Kane in there as well, like what I said. But I just think you can't look past Cristiano Ronaldo and what he's done this year. You know, won the Champions League with Real Madrid. Had a very good World Cup. Banged it in top corner in the last minute against David De Gea. Who does that? Who actually does that? All that pressure. Everyone watching. And Ronaldo says, forget it, I'm going to put this top corner. Who does that? Who actually does that? There's only one guy that does it, Cristiano Ronaldo. And then to get a big money move to Juventus and still perform at the highest level in another league with new teammates, new opposition, people hunting you down to try and prove a point against you and still be the top goal scorer within that league, I think. I think he's got 12 this season already. Honestly, the guy's a goal machine, mate. Absolute goal machine. So that's the starting 11. Let's run through the bench real quick. Like, I think... Oh, I also forgot Griezmann. He had a very good season as well. That blew over my head. Griezmann as well. Griezmann had a very good season. But I just don't think he quite get into this team because he had a poor World Cup. He was very quiet in the World Cup. Very quiet. He was good in the Europa League. Destroyed Arsenal. Then he did that L celebration at them. The Fortnite L celebration. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of players. But I think Harry Kane definitely gets onto the bench. 100%. 150%. Harry Kane deserves to be on this bench. 100%. Best English striker. Best English player since Prime Rooney. And that's the truth. That's the honest truth. The best English player since Prime Wayne Rooney, in my opinion. The best goal scorer England will ever produce. Maybe the next 10 years. Maybe the best ever. He could do Rooney's record. He could absolutely do Rooney's record of 50 goals for England. He might push it to like 70, 80. He's just that good. He scores so much goals. Yes, he can't speak properly. He goes, he speaks like a retard. Let's not lie, but he's quality. He's absolutely mint. So Harry Kane's the first player on the bench for me. Who else? Obviously, Ronaldo's rival in Messi. The guy scored 40-something goals. How is he the third? I mean, what is it? 5th highest Ballon d'Or player. 5th, Messi. The guy scored 40-something goals within the year. He scored 40-something goals. How can he only be the 5th highest player? Crazy, man. Absolute crazy. He was really good. He was very good in that Manchester City team. I think he's got to be on the bench. He doesn't quite get into the starting team, but on the bench, it's just a decent spot for him. Definitely. 100%. This guy's got to be on the bench. 150%. Koulibaly. Woo! Koulibaly. Different gravy, mate. He is mint. He is absolutely sick. He's been linked to Man United. Hopefully he joins. I would love him. For me, he's quality. He's absolute quality. The reason why he doesn't get into this team because Van Dijk, the impact that he made on Liverpool was fantastic. And Varane because he won the Champions League and the World Cup. That's the only reason why Koulibaly's not in this team. He's absolutely mint. I think Goldin's been decent this year as well. He won the Europa League. You know, these are the guys that's not going to get credited. They're not going to be even within the bench. Because EA is just going to go for the guys that's going to cost them, that's going to make the most money on Ultimate Team. But these are the guys that should really be there. Goldin had a decent World Cup with Uruguay. Was one of the star guys in that Uruguay team. Won the Europa League. Did well. But he will never be mentioned. I think I've got to add Antoine Griezmann in there as well. You know, yes, let's add Antoine Griezmann because He is one of the best strikers in the world. He had a decent year, just didn't have a very good World Cup. That's all it was. Just never had a very good World Cup. He had a very good season though. He scored about 30 plus goals, I think. He had a very good Europa League run, scored a lot of goals, scored in the final in that game. The guy's a quality footballer. He is an absolute quality footballer. Last season, he put up a decent numbers. He got a lot of assists. He scored a couple of goals as well. I think he was involved in 10 plus goals. Modric was involved in one goal, and he won the Ballon d'Or. Tells you a lot. This season, he had a shaky start with Mourinho. Mourinho's left. Since Mourinho's left, you're seeing the true Paul Pogba, the real one that we all love. The guy that's scoring goals, dabbing, celebrating, you know, getting assists, winning the ball back, putting it through people's legs, playing people through. This is the real Paul Pogba we're starting to see. I think he does deserve it because of numbers, but I don't think he'll get in there. Could have added a Mane as well. Would have been fantastic as well to add a Mane. He was, as I said, he's been fantastic for Liverpool. But this is what I think the team should be. End of the video. Leave in the comments below if you agree with me, disagree with me, you think I'm chatting a load of shit, I don't know nothing about football. I want to hear all of that crap in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'm definitely out till next time, mate.
Yeah, I might pull up and just skirt. Gucci Mane was in my kitchen, don't say burn.